What's up, nerds? Welcome to Season 2 of the Unvaulted podcast. I'm your host, Squatingdog, but my first screen name was Curly Cool Hair. You can probably guess why I changed it. Anyways, this season of the podcast, we have been capturing massive benchmark moments of Fortnite history and interviewing those who are influential in making this game what it is today. We are in for a good time with these two ridiculous content creators. Both of these two have built incredible communities and provide them with thousands of hours of content. If I were in a game with our first guest with a Bolt sniper rifle, Meta, I would leave immediately in fear of being clipped. This self-proclaimed scientist turned gamer is the leader of the Positive Vibe Tribe, the biggest wig in the room, DJ Hippie Habitat.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
Welcome.
We got the DJ in there.
Yeah.
Nate, you thought that was about you for a second.
I thought it was.
Dude,
talking about snipers, and I'm not the one they're talking about. Now I'm actually.
No.
I'm about to leave this podcast.
Come on now. No. Like, he saw the
Looks
clip.
like we only have one guest today, and if Nate likes this next segment, this streamer was found in the sweet spot where competition meets content creation. Model turned gamer turned model turned gamer again. He is known for his precise high skill ceiling while still able to serenade his viewers with his incredible voice. Your obvious favorite FaZe Clan member, Nate Hill.
Why? Thank you for the introduction. Curly Cool Hair, was it?
Curly Cool Hair.
How did you get that?
Okay, so the hair, when the hair started going, it was it's like I need to change.
Time to change it. Once the receding hairline, started happening, it's like, you know what? Maybe we got to find a new game.
That's fair.
Well, thank you guys for being on the podcast. And anything else that I should add to your intros that I'm missing out on?
Just like overall, pretty good guy.
Yeah, just a nice dude.
I'd vouch for that.
Bachelorette. Yeah, good.
Would you say bachelorette?
Bachelor, maybe.
Okay, bachelor.
I'll call you a bachelor.
That's like.
Well, our goal on this podcast is to capture legends that made the game what it is today. So, how do the both of you feel being considered an icon for Fortnite?
I was gonna say, why do you invite Hippie then? What?
Why is this guy here? I am honored. Thank you.
You want to take that one? Yep.
Yeah.
The question, I mean.
Yeah, I'm honored. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the invite.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's weird to think of yourself as a legend.
Mm-hmm.
That's for you to say. But yeah, it's,
my words, not yours.
Of course, yeah. But yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Well, this podcast is sponsored by Epic Games, who's a small little indie company, known for the popular phrase "use code _ whatever your favorite content creator is." With Chapter 3 right around the corner, you got to make sure you have that code locked in. These are two people that I would recommend using a code in the item shop for. But when we get started here, we're going to do an icebreaker. So I've got a question for you guys. I'm really curious. One of my favorite questions in Hippie's chat is, where is the wig?
The wig ran away.
Can't find it.
Ran away. Couldn't find it anymore.
How many hours did you put on that?
2 years I wore that fro for.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. And it was the same one the whole time. And it got so mangled.
Did you ever wash it?
It didn't look like a wig at all at the end. No, I couldn't. It was wrong. I wouldn't want to. I didn't want to, disrupt its form. Right. It's funny. I bought a bunch of like similar looking wigs, and just none of them look even remotely close to the original one. I'm like, this is not gonna work.
Because the first one looks very good.
Yeah, well, it had a lot of people fooled. All right, I'll have you know. I'd have people coming in every day saying that's not it, and it would just be arguing the entire day of if it's real, if it's not real.
I love it. And so, how did the two of you meet? And are you actually friends, or do you guys just use each other for content mostly?
Well, we met the first time we met. I actually hit this impulse one pump clip on him. And he's like, I just got pooped on or something. And then he started kind of hanging out in the chat for a while. It wasn't for months that I realized he was a streamer too, which like respect to him. He didn't come in and be like, yo, I stream too. Let's whatever. But I
don't even know if I streamed at that point, to be honest.
You were recording at least.
Was I? Yeah, I was definitely recording. We got
a clip of your perspective on that, I believe.
You guys did a bit of digging.
Where could you have even found that?
I put that at the end of a streamer reaction video.
Oh, okay.
It's already at the end, yeah. I think that's the only place I uploaded it too. Wow, I'm impressed.
Thanks.
But then, then we started kind of playing a little bit together, and then realized he lives 30 minutes from me in Philly. So yeah, started hanging out a little bit. But I mean, it's all fake. Like everything we do is fake.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I tolerate it.
Yeah.
It's very obvious from an outside perspective that you guys, it's all built on a lie. Well, good. I'm glad we got to capture that. I would love to know for you guys as we dive more into Fortnite here, game that we all seem to play. I would love to know what is your favorite and least favorite POI in Fortnite's history, all of Fortnite.
Ooh. Favorite, probably Risky Reels. I like that one. You know, it's low key, some good fights, some good loot, and then center map, and then just go.
Now we're talking the Chapter 2 Risky?
Chapter 2 Risky, yeah. Okay. I like the loadout. I mean, sorry, because it's still kind of similar. I still liked it in Chapter 1, but I just didn't like its location on the map, whereas this one's like kind of center map, and I really like that. Worst POI? Go ahead.
The other way with Risky, I think, because wasn't your Chapter 1 Risky? It had like the special tree. It had the car hill on it, the two houses right below it.
Yeah, right next to it.
Which was like a really nice spot for a solo too.
Yeah. No, they're both solid spots.
So it's your least favorite, Nate.
My least favorite?
Yeah, what's your least
favorite? I could go on and on about Chapter 2 spots.
Let's hear it.
I mean, it's tough, but it's either Boney Burbs is up there. It's like, what were you guys doing?
You can't build anywhere.
The spots you can't even build on. There's holes everywhere. It's just like there's like 13 chests. It's just not it. It's either like that or like Coral Castle, which has just been around and just been subpar for so long.
Just lurking.
Yeah, those are just kind of hanging.
Those are two spots I just don't even consider landing at.
You never even think about it.
Yeah, I can't imagine how many times. I don't think I've ever been to Coral Castle intentionally. If Zone goes over there, that's the only way I'm there.
It's by accident.
That's the only time I'm ever up there.
It's when you're AFK.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I guess I got to go
down.
So you're the same kind of least. I say my favorite's probably like definitely the Chapter 1. I loved Haunted Hills. Something about it. Just like the vibes there were cool. It felt like spooky or World of Warcrafty. I don't know. It was just cool.
Yeah.
All the graves
for me. Yeah.
Definitely a classic. Yeah, those are great spots. So my next question for you guys, just warming up here, is if you guys could choose collaboration. I mean, Fortnite's known for literally putting everything into this game at this point in time. If you guys could choose a collaboration for yourself to come into Fortnite, what would you choose and why?
I mean, you guys already did the Halo one, so that would have been my go-to answer. But now, oh man, I really don't know. I don't know. Maybe like a Will Ferrell collab. I'd love to play as him, just run around the map.
Actual Will Ferrell?
Yeah. And his tidy whities. That's what I want to see.
You have to call me Nighthawk. I had an idea a while ago that I thought would have been really cool before reboot vans came in. I wanted a DBZ collab, and in order to like res people, this was like before Apex reboots and all that stuff, and it was obvious you just do that. But I was like, if you like something where you could collect Dragon Balls to bring characters back or your friends back into the game, I thought that'd been so sick. Or like a reactive Goku skin, like Super Saiyan 2, 3, and so on. I think that'd be so sick.
I've got Naruto.
Yeah.
I feel Naruto, like it's about a year. I bet you it's about a year out. We'll get some more.
Does he upgrade though with the kills and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
You need that reactive, I think.
Yeah, it would have to be. That would be so cool to be reactive. Okay, so we're forming a squad. It's you two, and you get to pick anybody that exists to join your squad in Fortnite, whether that be for content or you just maybe really love Morgan Freeman. Who would you bring to play Fortnite? Like, what would be the fun ideal squad that each of you get to bring one person?
Anyone, literally Fortnite. I have to go with Will then. Same answer. On his team. He would be hilarious to play with.
That would be so much fun.
The theme,
yeah.
He would be good.
You two and Will.
Will. I'll take it. That will be fun. I played with a lot of like people like that. Like I played with Seth Rogen once, and he was hilarious.
Oh, cool.
But I would go with like someone like Mr. Beast because I think he just give us 30 grand for no reason.
Yeah,
like,
I'm playing. Yeah, I can already see it now.
I don't care. I don't watch his stuff or want to play with him that bad, but I think the
30 grand.
Yeah.
He's like, if you get this win,
Yeah.
$1 million. You're like,
right.
Great.
All
Easy.
right. Cool.
Man, I called that guy.
Okay, cool. Well, we're fast approaching chapter 3. This is going to air, I think, the day before the event, which is really exciting. And in order to go there, I feel like we have to go back. Both of you guys have been playing Fortnite for a very long time and have been friends for a really long time. I'd love to know what your origin story is with this game. What got you started and what keeps you playing it?
I just graduated college and I moved over to America, and I always wanted to do some type of like content creation of some type. And I bought a capture card, and I was making these like little League of Legends videos. Went nowhere with it. Fortnite dropped. I want to say Ninja came up on my Instagram timeline, and I've always known of his name from from just like previous games. And I saw what he was doing and how much fun he was having, and kind of what he was building, and I was like, oh, I want to do that too. And I thought I could do it because I knew I could play at like a similar level to what he was at. So yeah, that's why I started.
And then what keeps you playing, man?
I just love it. I generally do love it. I play probably 5 hours a day, between 5 minimum, 7 max, somewhere around there. And it's just probably the building mechanic, and I just like the overall design of the game. I think it's easy to like track how much damage you do to players, like how much is remaining. You can do so much cool stuff too, which you can never do in other games that I played. Like impulsing through the air and just like no scoping. That's just like no other game has something like that. So.
Getting clipped by yours truly.
Yeah.
There's an even amount of clips, right? I'd say, between the two of you.
It goes back and forth, I'm not too sure what the record is, but
I know we need a counter on that for sure.
Yeah.
Nate, what about you? What's your origin story with the game?
Basically, like Hippie, I've been gaming my entire life, and always in the back of my head, I wanted to do some competitive things, but I kind of put it on hold when I was in Jersey City living with my friend, and we were just like grinding other games. We were grinding Overwatch, and we started playing Heroes of the Storm, and then we kind of just got bored of these games, and we were looking for something new to play. And he showed me this quick article about this game, Fortnite, that I saw it at first. I was like, this kind of looks like a kid's game. And it looks kind of it's weird. Yeah. And the trailer and stuff, whatever. But then I the first second I played it, it was like, holy, it was the most addictive. I shouldn't say that. It was like the most amazing feeling to play this game. Like we were just grinding that game 10 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours a day, literally.
Yeah, no, the game felt special. Just like dropping in to getting a win, the whole ride was just special from start to finish. There was no downtime.
You and your friends,
nothing boring.
Plus, I think it was the first game ever to add crossplay, where you could play with people on Xbox, PlayStation, and computer, which was like never before done. So it just brought all your friends together from whatever, maybe people you haven't talked to for 10 years.
No limitations. That was it.
Right. That's and then you just come play with them and just chill. And the feeling of winning late game, and it was just different.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like that was a huge deal for Epic to bring all of the consoles, PC included, together. Like that's unreal.
Was that a first? Yeah. Is that an Epic first? Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's so cool. So Fortnite has obviously grown a lot. You guys have grown with it, and it's created some pretty cool opportunities for a lot of people. I'd love for you guys to share an opportunity that you've had because of Fortnite as a content creator that you see as kind of special.
I would say just having the ability to like set your own schedule. Just the freedom of being a content creator is pretty dope. Even though I like to treat it almost like a 9 to 5, it's great that I can just kind of maintain whatever schedule I want.
Yeah, if you wake up feeling bad, you're just like, nah.
Yeah, no. I might try in 2 hours. But yeah, even just the people you meet too through Fortnite. Like a lot of my good friends today are all met through Fortnite.
Who are all those people?
Nate, Dakota's Funk, Tom. There's a lot of individuals that I met through the years, and that I've met up even at like the Fortnite World Cup, Twitch cons, all that kind of stuff. Like you do meet a lot of cool people.
Yeah, that's rad.
I mean, for me, there's been so many insane opportunities. It's like it started with the competitive side, like going to LANs and playing for hundreds of thousands of dollars, meeting all these other competitors that have the same goal in mind, like starting from zero, just trying to raise up. But I'd say like the most recent, just like mind blowing, what the heck is my life experience I had was going to London, and I was at the Dune premiere, literally playing Fortnite above the red carpet, interviewing some of the top movie stars in the world, like Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet, just because I got there because of my Fortnite notoriety and because they were introducing these skins and stuff to the game. So, I mean, there's so many, but that one stands out for sure.
Nate, tell us more about that. Does Epic just ring you up and be like, hey man, you want to interview some of the biggest actors of all time? like what does that look like? How did you get that gig? And like, what was it like to be there in a place that is like notoriously known for watching on TV and not like experiencing for yourself, you know?
Yeah. I mean, luckily, shout out Face Clan. They were they handle all that. I have a manager, Nick, over there who handles all that stuff. Like they go to him and then he goes to me and he's like, is this something you want to do? Would you be interested in being Zendaya? And then I'm like, yeah, I think I'd be down.
Maybe. I'll check my schedule.
I think I'd be okay. But yeah, it's a surreal feeling to be, you know, step outside your comfort zone as a you know, inside gamer, chilling and playing games all day, and then, you know, talking to them and kind of having to run the show with the interviews. And I was hanging out with Mongrel too, another notable Fortnite player, and you know, he's younger, so you know, having him there and kind of leading him through the like a little brother thing, like lead him through the awkwardness, and yeah, definitely a special experience.
That's really cool.
He only went though because he got first class. If he wasn't first class over to England, no shot.
Yeah, no shot, dude.
The first question he asks, like, do you want to do this? Is it first class? Like,
right. I'll think about it.
Okay, so Hippie, you were talking about how Fortnite is like kind of like been the catalyst for some really cool like relationships and friendships that have kind of blossomed over the years. I'd love to know how that happens. Like how did you get these awesome friendships, and what does that look like for somebody who wants to have, you know, cool friendships like you guys? I'm curious of like that evolution.
I guess you just got to put yourself out there first. I think all my kind of friendships were kind of like random rather than like
seek it
meeting Nate was completely random. Dakota's wanting to play was random, and then through Dakota's I met Tom, and that was really random. But I think you just got to like be yourself over anything else, you know, and then you'll just find the right crowd. You'll find the people that want to play with you. You just got to bring the right energy.
Do you find that similar as like some of the relationships and people you play with now are because of this game, or?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like Hippie and Funk are some of the people I hang out with more than a lot of my friends growing up that are considered my best friends. So this game definitely brings people together. And it also, like, I spend a lot of time with them and other gamers online all day. So it helps work go better, helps the time pass. And yeah, it's some special relationships you meet through gaming because you're all interested in the same thing, right?
Right.
Like you have this ice broken. Like, yeah, we both like games. Then you play that game, then you start talking about, oh, do you play this? You play this? And then, you know, you have other experiences too.
I think that's one thing that like I hope the moms listening to this podcast can hear is like it is crazy, right? Like how you could play with somebody all around the world and casually get to know them and then build an actual friendship that lasts and that is significant. Right. I feel like when I grew up, you know, my parents were always like, you know, actually go hang out with your friends. Like, no, this is truly quality time. Like
I'm hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, exactly. And I think like that's so cool that like kids that are growing up in this generation like get that as a foundation. Like it's pretty cool to see. So I would love to know this question's kind of like I feel like maybe a little bit harder to answer sometimes, but I do think like it's worth mentioning. I feel like when Fortnite arrived on the scene, it kind of changed the trajectory of a lot of people's career paths. And I'm curious for you guys, like how is Fortnite impacted your life as a whole? Like if you could like hone it down to maybe something, what would you say that would look
did
like?
You have a thing going before Hip, like a serious job or?
No, I just graduated college. I didn't know what I was doing.
The early 20s.
Mid-20s. Didn't know what I was doing. Came over here, saw the game blowing up. Always wanted to do it, and just hopped on it immediately. I didn't really have a plan. I was going to do something science related, but yeah, I just saw what Fortnite had to offer, and I loved it.
Did you just go? You just straight up went full time?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I came over here and I didn't have a job, so I was just gaming full time. Thank God my dad gave me the time to do it. But yeah, I didn't really have much going, and Fortnite was there, and I saw the opportunity, and it just worked out.
So you would have been a scientist, is what I'm getting at. And Fortnite came along, and now you're a gamer.
Now, I was always a gamer, you know. Now I'm just like a successful one, quote unquote. Well, now I just have an audience. It's the only thing that's changed, really.
Saved so many lives, cured so many diseases.
Right? I know.
You could have been to Jupiter by now.
If only. Yeah, I directed my talents there.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. What was I talking about?
How you're going to be a scientist.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't like lab work, so I knew I was going to be like a researcher, but I wanted to do something in I don't know, medical sales or something like that.
That's awesome.
That was the plan anyway.
Yeah, I mean, my career path shot way different as soon as I started seeing potential in this game. It wasn't like I didn't bust off on stream much, but it was probably like the first 9 months my viewers went from 0 to like 40, 50. And I for some reason thought that was very good.
Yeah, no, it is. To most people, it is.
Sure. In the early days of Twitch, especially, or even Justin TV back in the day, it was like, yeah, that was pretty big before like Fortnite blew it up and all that stuff. So, I did that and I got in a tournament, my first one, and won that. And then after that, I was like, you know what, this is what I love. This is what I want to do. So I stopped modeling, which was doing for like 7 years, and just completely focused on full-time streaming and competitive gaming, and luckily worked out.
Yeah, that's awesome. So this whole like legacy thing that we're kind of trying to track with you guys, I'm curious if 20 years from now, right, somebody looks back on Fortnite and you as a person, what legacy do you hope to leave for those that recognize Hippie Habitat, Nate Hill? What do you want people to recognize about you, and what legacy do you want to leave in this game?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. I just want people to like laugh and remember the nostalgia of like early Fortnite and like what that feeling was. I feel like anytime someone sees like one of my first original clips, they're instantly reminded of kind of like that era of what Fortnite was at that time. And yeah, just fun, positivity. That's basically it. It's all I kind of had going and all I'm trying to do now.
It is really hard to go to your stream and not laugh.
Thank you.
I feel like,
yeah, I mean, you got
recently.
It's just at his face, right?
You got a good showing of it today there. We'll bring it up.
I've never seen a man eat a banana before.
Not like that.
Yeah, like it's pretty funny, man. Like you are such a positive and hilarious person that if you are listening to this and you just need a lighter day, I feel like with COVID, all of like the pressures of life these days, streaming is really crucial to lighten others and lighten the load of how hard today is. And so I'd recommend Hippie for sure for this.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people find like refugees in streams too,
Yeah.
And like, you can get some crazy DMs of like how you might have impacted someone's life or what you kind of do for them on a daily basis, whether, it's just something comfortable they can get back into. Did I say refugee? Refugee.
I think you meant.
I say refugees.
You said you find a lot of refugees hiding in my stream chat.
We're gonna have to cancel this podcast.
Yeah, beat that one out, or just do that TikTok voice over it. Yeah, what Nate said. Yeah, you can be like a solid anchor for someone when they're going through like a rough time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nate, what about you? What legacy do you?
The legacy I want to leave behind is like somebody who took a risk. I put all of my money into trying to be a professional gamer, And, like if it didn't work out, I don't know what I was going to do. I had to pay rent. I had $0 if I don't win this tournament. It was pretty risky, but it's also like, if there is something you want to do, you got to shoot for it and you got to put all your things into it. I want to be known for that. And, someone who actually accomplished a lot of stuff in the competitive side. And also, like Hippie said, brought a positive look on the game and helped a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that's like, I feel like what you're touching on is really crucial, because I feel like a lot of people out there, I want to be the next Saint Hill. I want to be, like Hippie. I feel like the amount of time and risk and fear involved in putting yourself out there like that is significant. It's a real thing. When I started my whole thing, it was like I had 2 months that I could pay for rent for. That's it. It was like, I either have to make it or, Taco Bell, here I come. And so like, that's the reality of some of these things. Is like, if you were going to push for it, like that energy needs to happen. I'm not saying, get out of school or whatnot, but I do think that there is risk involved. And when you're content creating, like that's going to accompany it very regularly. And so I think what you're saying is really, really cool, because I think people that are listening, ask that question quite a lot. Like, what does it look like to be a streamer or a content creator? It's not just pressing a big red button.
No.
There's a lot more that goes into this.
There's a lot of emotional work as well. That's, like I said, for the first 3-4 months, you don't have anybody watching.
Yeah.
And you have to keep telling yourself that I am.
Yeah. Why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this? But if you believe in yourself, you gotta keep telling yourself, I'm good enough. People eventually will find out, like, I'm funny or whatever. And it's a lot of self-belief and mental fortitude.
I feel like a lot of people see like the top dogs when it comes to streaming and just like, that's the life I want, but like they don't really consider like what happens when you try for 6 months, a year, and just like nothing happens. And like the doubt that can creep into your mind, or whether or not you're doing the right thing.
And not only that, I feel like there's the whole, like, you are live too, like there's the live piece where like you're a person.
You can't
like
mess up.
You might have gotten into a fight with some, a significant other, and then you're going live, right? Like there's stuff that's happening behind the scenes that I feel like people don't truly get. Like, like you're putting something on a little bit, and you're also trying to be yourself a little bit at the same time. And that can be a hard thing to do daily, right? It's like, what movie are you in where you can turn on, act your scene, and then bounce out, right? Like, this is live. Like, everything's happening in real time. And so it takes a lot for people to do that. So I'm stoked that you guys are examples of what that looks like, for sure. Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper into Fortnite. I need to know this. This is a hard question. Okay, we've been playing this game for a long time, so there's going to be a lot of memories that you have of Fortnite. But if you could boil down Fortnite and your favorite moment of all time in this game, what would it be? If you could find one, maybe two. I mean, we could parse out a few of them if you have multiple, but what is a moment in Fortnite where you were like, this is it?
Like the actual game itself, or experiences that like we had, or
either of those. It could be like a moment where you're like in winning something, or it could just be like a clip that you'll always remember forever. It's just like a moment in Fortnite that is the most significant to you.
I would say my first ever Fortnite win was super significant. I still remember it to this day. It's like me and my buddy were going along the edge. We were the hiders, just like edge storm right in. Yeah, bush camping, waiting until there's like 2 people left. We find ourselves in the very end in like Lonely Lodge, and there's like a sky base that we've never seen before. Like, what are they doing all the way up there? The clouds are like a beautiful purple, blue. It was just like something I'd never seen before. And then we end up shooting them down, and they died of fall damage. And like, we're freaking out, we have like 2 kills, and we're freaking out. And like, it was so memorable. I would like text my brothers, be like, my friends. I was texting people that I won a Fortnite game.
Yeah,
which was like
put on your Snapchat, stuff like that.
And I was great at other video games before, but it was like this.
Yeah, magic.
I remember so many screenshots that people would take of their screen of their first victory royale.
Oh yeah.
Posted online. Yeah, that's awesome.
For me, I remember probably just my jetpack clip. I remember like in the moment, I'm like, wow, this is gonna go viral, and I was like a big Redditor back then. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to post this to Reddit. Like literally, Razor happened. I was like, I already knew this is gonna go viral, and like that's like the first clip that like kind of catapulted me into like people knowing who I was.
For those that are listening, what happened in that clip, Hippie?
I killed the rest of the lobby, and it was just me and a 1v1 versus a guy, and he was just bush camping. Like this is when there was like straight up noobs, people that are just like, I don't even know what they're doing. They just wanted to make it to the end game.
Bots before bots were an actual thing.
Yeah. And this guy didn't even have a gun on him, and I had a jetpack, so I literally just gave him my jetpack, and I just told him to fly into the air. But he couldn't hear me, obviously, because he wasn't on my team. It was solos, and he understood the assignment, and he just went all the way up, and he ran out of juice, and he went all the way back down and just died. And I just laughed, and I had a really bad mic. Like if you look at that clip, like it's like early streaming days for me. Like I'm like the quality is just not there, and I'm just like laughing my butt off, and people just say I sound like Elmo, which I do in the clip. It's really high pitched laugh.
Really good clip.
Yeah, that's great. What about for the both of you? You guys play a lot together. Is there a moment that you guys can think of that you love for like when you guys played together?
I remember when Nate was first blowing up. I was playing. I feel like it was some competition maybe, and you were just getting stream sniped, and I was just like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. This is like when you like this must have been like 3 or 4 years into your like not years but months into your come up. Early on, I think maybe I forgot who didn't show up, but anyway, you needed me to step in for just like a tournament, and I was just like, man, I should not be here. I was just like, I don't know what's going on.
I forget which one. Was that like a kill race tourney or something?
I can't remember what it was either.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I really can't.
Did you guys do well, or was?
Oh no, I don't think we
probably not. We probably got last place.
But it killed the friendship that you guys needed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anything really. This on top of my head sticks out, but like we play so much, it's like it's just a daily. It's like a blur. It's like a daily routine.
Yeah. Like there's no like one moment that we were both like, oh my god.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Okay, so let's talk about Fortnite events and Fortnite like outfits. I love asking this question. I think it's just a fun one. If you guys could add like an event into the game, or if you can add an outfit into the game, what would you want inside of Fortnite?
An event? I mean, you already did that marshmallow comp event. That was pretty cool. Like I'm not a DJ. I'm an aspiring DJ, but I mean, I think more events surrounding that would be pretty cool.
Would you want your own DJ event, like the Hippie?
Oh yeah, put me up there. Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, give me an hour.
So great.
Give me an hour. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, event. I'm not sure event wise. Outfit wise, I would love an icon skin. That'd be great.
Okay, interesting that you brought that up. What would that look like? You probably haven't thought about this at all.
Oh, never. I would never.
It would definitely resemble Nate. That's for sure.
Yeah, similar to maybe like Midas.
Interesting. We don't have a character like that in the game yet.
Yeah, I wish. That'd be great.
So, well, I mean, realistically, like, what would you have happen to your outfit if you got an elimination? You know, like we've seen a few of these now. Ninja's headband gets longer. Graph has like it's like I think more of a 6-pack or something. But like, what would you want in your outfit?
That actually I've not thought about.
Dude, what if you got to prep for this, man? What if Epic calls you? You know, you got to have something.
They call me. I'm 24/7. We're working on it. But I'm still waiting for the call, guys.
Yeah.
Backbling or something. Definitely have like a sniper or something. And also my character would just be fashioned out to the T. He'd just be so well dressed,
dapper.
Throw some glasses on. Yeah, we're good to go.
That'd be awesome.
Mine probably wouldn't look like me at all. I'd just do something really stupid.
Okay,
I don't know what it would be. I haven't put I'm thinking clown shoes for some reason. And my clown shoes get bigger as I get more kills.
Bigger feet?
Yeah, all I got is the feet so far.
Would you do the wig though? Would you bring the wig?
It'll be an edit style.
Yeah, edit style for sure. Yeah.
The wig gets bigger too. Or wig gets smaller.
Yeah, till I'm bald.
Turns into a mustache where you're at now.
Yeah. Yeah, as I get more kills, I just turn into what I am now.
That's great. Okay, so I want to dive into chapter 3. Big topic of conversation online. People, are really excited about what this can mean. I feel like there's a lot of content creators that have left Fortnite, might be coming back because of what's in store. I'd love to hear your guys' thought who've been playing this game for such a long time. Like, what would you want added? What would you want changed? What would you want to see? What additions to the game would you love to make the game more fun for you?
Bring snipers back, please.
Yeah, I second this. Or bows. I love bows too. Either one.
Really? Why are we bringing snipers back?
Because
it's fun.
The clips. Like
that was all my Instagram.
I love jumping through the air and no scoping it, or killing 2 kids in a short succession.
Like everyone likes a nice little. I just pieced somebody 200 pump.
Yeah,
it's not that. Cool.
It all looks the same.
It all looks the same.
Yeah, it's precision. You know what I mean? That precision accuracy. I like that.
Fun. Yeah, marksmanship, one shot.
Yeah,
that's a big one for me as well. Also, new map, because they've recycled some POIs before, right?
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
Me personally, like that's fun. Nostalgia is great and all, but I want something brand new.
Yeah,
something completely new from the ground floor. Like that's what drove Fortnite to be the biggest game of all time.
Yep.
Was
originality,
innovation. Yeah. It's the new weapons. It's the new maps. It's the events and things like this that keep popping up that are brand new. So I'm hoping season 3 or chapter 3, brand new map. Get rid of water.
You don't like water? No water. Not at all.
Water. In any game, nobody wants to just swim around in water, like
or be slowed down.
Yeah, be slowed down.
Well, maybe the map freezes over, and there's no more water. It's all ice.
Oh, now we're sliding.
Ice action. Yeah, now we're just sliding.
We're sliding around. I want a ranked ladder for competitive. That'd be so much fun.
Okay,
and that's
parse that out.
Yeah, like I don't want to sacrifice my weekends to playing the rank stuff, but I'd still want to stay relatively competitive. And I wish if there was a ladder I could grind, that'd be a really cool
some
addition.
ranking systems.
Yeah,
it'd
be really cool.
Been hoping for that for a while,
or even some midweek competitions too.
Would you guys want?
Yeah.
Would you guys want any other weapons outside of sniper rifles to come back? What are some content weapons that I watch Hippie, and he always has a shockwave launcher almost all the time.
Yeah,
because he's trying to bounce them and then eliminate, right? And then Nate, you are notorious for sniping and trying to get ridiculous snipes as well. What other weapons out there could cause those clips that aren't piecing, and 200 pumping?
A lot of it is moments of increased movement, sudden movement.
Pads.
Yeah, bounce pads. It's just if you can send someone flying, there's a lot of potential there. Or if you can go flying yourself, it's just
bounce
moments
pads,
of increased movement. Yeah,
grapplers, basic impulses, things like that. That like you said, can keep you moving, or maybe find a new way. Redeploy is actually very fun as well. You can do a lot of cool stuff.
I loved hoverboards as well.
Hoverboards are so fun.
Yeah,
tons of clips off of those.
Yeah, I used to launch into the sky
too.
Chuck an impulse at the ground. The guy would go flying, and then I'd shoot him while I was still in the sky too. And that was. I loved going for that stuff.
I really hope they bring something like that back. That'd be so fun.
I love the quads. I think they bring quads back, dude.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh my gosh,
they're a little buggy when it gets laggy, but flying across the map is so sick.
Yeah. Get wherever you wanted.
Yeah, if you were to pick a favorite vehicle that you would bring back, what would it be?
Might be the hoverboard, probably.
Hoverboard.
Yeah,
I want to bring every single vehicle back into one season. Max ballers, planes, ATVs, quads, hoverboards. Just let it go.
I feel that should be a playlist on its own, maybe.
You know what were fun? Underrated was the golf carts. I had fun with those.
Those are back in. They're there in pubs. Yeah, and
there's a few of them. Yeah.
Okay, I don't
think they're intentional or not. They are back.
But
they're back. Okay, so how about
playing against mechs? So it's not really.
The mechs aren't as bad though. You can take them out pretty easily.
What about editing? We haven't seen a change to editing since the game has begun. Is there any adjustments that you would like to see to that at all, or?
I don't think so. I feel like that'll just make the skill gap even higher, and people are kind of already struggling to keep up as it is. I think I'd be able to manage it, but I think as a keeping the game healthy standpoint, I don't think it'd be too good.
Yeah, like a top right window or something might be too crazy OP, but
yeah,
I'd be down for a new piece. Yeah,
I'd be down for it. I just don't know how it'd perform.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, because I mean, chapter 2 when it got released, we got swimming, which you want vaulted. We got vehicles, right? And we got a bunch of adjustments to vehicles. And so I'm always trying to think, like, okay, so what could Epic Games do to actually make the game feel fresh, right? Like enough to where it doesn't feel like the same game. And to me, I think you can do stuff with Unreal Engine, right? Like we've got Unreal 5 coming into the game. And so I would love to see tornadoes or something. I'd love to see
some crazy weather stuff.
Yeah, like what if you accidentally like are going down a hill, but you cause an avalanche and there's like rocks coming after you. Like it would be really cool to see environmental changes in the game. And I think that would like create those moments that Fortnite is known for, where it's kind of like this like goofy, but you're talented at the game at the same time, right? Like it's like a clinger grenade, right? You throw one of those, it sticks to somebody's head. It's hilarious. They blow up. That's a great moment. And so I would love it if the map served as like a place or a hub where these moments can happen. Battlefield is notorious for these moments, right? Where a whole building collapses down or something like that. I wonder if Fortnite can use the new Unreal Engine to create weather, create these really cool, like, you know, massive moments that can change the game.
Yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts?
You need like some spontaneous events to kind of like take place that can like not go your way, but also could go your way.
Right.
Like, that'd be cool. Especially like weather wise. Like if you could throw some type of grenade that would just like make lightning strike somewhere in this area or something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I like the idea of some kind of environmental RNG that, you know, that could take out the best player in the lobby or at least hinder them a little bit. Like someone's got 20 kills, you run through the lobby, and then like you said, all of a sudden a tornado hits. Yeah. Now he's in the air or what have you, or taking damage or slowed down or something.
Yeah. Snipe him right out of the sky.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like tsunami, you know, like every once in a while, like, here's a tsunami. That sucks for whoever's at Craigie right now. Like it'd be just kind of interesting, like if there was more of that.
If I'm down if there's like a warning. If there's like this is about to happen.
Yeah.
Either get out or what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Ride the surfboard or whatever to survive.
That'd be sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the game would do really well if they introduced like more kind of like wacky fun items into the game too.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it was known for really early on.
Like the shopping cart at the top of a hill, like more stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of I feel like they've struck a balance. Like chapter 2 was kind of more felt more serious, you know, like they like kind of pulled back on the wackiness. And then it seems like towards the tail end of the chapter, they get kind of really crazy and they always bring back the mech. But I feel like it would be cool to have more of that. Another argued like thing that people want, and I'm curious of your guys' thoughts, is skill-based matchmaking. How do you guys feel about it? Do you feel like it needs any adjustments, or what's your thoughts?
I don't love it as far as pubs go, because it's like if you want to be against the good players in the skill base, like you just go play arena and you're gonna play super talented players. But like if you want to just relax and mess around, I don't know. I still kind of like the idea of being able to just go crazy and not have to sweat as hard as I can every time I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
Even if I'm a good player, like, I understand it might be annoying for someone newer, but it's like, I want to have fun too.
I feel like you can, you know, give newer players, you know, their own version of the game. And then, you know, maybe once you get your second or third win, then put them in a pool with everybody else. But I was playing pubs today, and like I thought I was having a lot of fun. Like I've been playing more random duos lately, just because like I like the loot pool, and I haven't been running into too many sweats. You know, I'm the sweat in that case.
Right, so it's not so bad right now. Yeah. I would say as well.
Yeah, I think right now, currently, the skill-based matching is in an okay spot.
And I feel like they've built kind of the system around like your level, your kill, your KD, your kills, all that stuff. I wonder if they changed it to like editing and building, like if we would have more balanced lobbies. And yeah, I'm curious of like if that's coming or not in the new chapter. what else, guys? Is there anything else in chapter 3 as a whole that you're like excited for, or you want, or you think would be good for the game?
Duo FNCS and the Daily Duos announcement. I think it's my favorite game mode. It's easy to find somebody that you can get along with, just one person, and just be like, "Yo, let's play some games." Whereas like trios, there's a lot of snaking, and one person leaves, and
a lot of egos,
egos. You don't know who's actually leading the trio, what have you. So I didn't really love the trio season, so I didn't do as much competitive last year. Focused on other things, but excited for the duo aspect of chapter 3.
Wouldn't mind some age gated tournaments. That'd be pretty cool, huh?
Yeah,
25 and over only. Give me that.
Just for comms alone, I feel like would be nice. It would just be nice to drop and not have to hear like, "Hey, get my mic!" I'm like, please. Is there an adult?
Can you add me?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Okay, so can we expect an FNCS duo of you two getting some dubs out there, or are you guys looking for other partners at this time? Are you guys fighting?
LFG right now.
LFG, yeah. We'll see if he can cut it.
I would never play with this guy.
Why?
We'll see if he can cut it.
I feel like that would be really funny. Like
it would be fun, yeah.
A professional and then like a content creator, and then the goals aren't always about winning. Maybe it's about having fun and then getting the W, just to see what you guys can come up with.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he can bring. I have a long list of people I got to consider
That's
first.
the thing.
Right?
You're gonna turn down Booga. You're gonna turn down.
Yeah, exactly. Ninjas. Well, can't forget about him.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. What about you guys? Like, what projects are you working on these days, and what can your fans be looking forward to from your content, and in what ways can we support you?
Well, me and him have just been doing. We've been doing a travel show recently. The last few weeks.
Okay.
We spent 3 weeks ago. We were in Hawaii. Then the next one, New York City. And then unfortunately he got sick, so he couldn't come to New Orleans. We were just there last week, and basically we're going around America and seeing the best cities, taking in the food, the culture, and just like nightlife of all these places, and showing our streams that. So that's something we've been doing, stepping out of the gaming zone. So we've been doing that every week. Yeah.
Where are we at? Where are you guys going next? What's the plans?
We have a couple ideas, right?
Yeah. I think we're leaning towards Nashville, right?
Yeah, Nashville, Miami, somewhere in Texas, maybe. Hopefully somewhere warm. It's getting pretty cold.
Yeah.
So we're kind of trying to cheat down that way a little bit too.
And so if people wanted to check that out, it's just every weekend. Like they can look forward to your streams.
It's been every Monday, but the next one we're gonna have to find a date for to play around, because the new season of Fortnite is coming out.
Right.
So we have to take a little
bit ready for that.
Yeah.
Obviously. You gotta put a vacation on hold.
Yeah. But obviously, you can find us. I'm Nate Hill. This is Hippie Habitat.
Yeah.
Not too hard to find.
No, you're
big enough.
It's easy.
And then any other projects or things that you guys have planned?
I'm trying to build my little DJ room. That's about it. I tried to bring my laptop with me abroad, and it just was not happening. So I just bought a new laptop to try and get these DJ streams up and running more consistently. Yep. I'm trying to do that maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah.
That's kind of the only thing I'm working on right now.
Cool. And then any last words for those that are listening, those that are supporting you guys?
Yeah, when the season chapter 3 battle pass comes out, I would advise you to use code Nate #ad
or code Hippie #ad.
Yeah.
Make
or
sure
code Squatingdog #ad maybe. Hey. There you go. I got you.
Make sure you guys let us know on Twitter. We'd love to see who would win out of the hashtag ad wars.
Yeah, never mind.
Thank you guys so much for being on the podcast. I really appreciate both of you guys giving us and lending your voice to the second season of Unvaulted. You guys are awesome.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Also, an incredible thank you to Epic Games, who helped sponsor this podcast and gave me those Jordans over there. That's like, what the hell?
Those are fresh.
That's crazy. And also a special thank you to all of you who are listening. Feel free to contact us on Unvaulted Pod or the Squatingdog on Twitter. We'll be posting some of the highlights over there. And be sure to check out both Hippie and Nate on Twitch and use their supporter creator codes. Until next time, I'm Squatingdog. See you later, nerds.